Hello and welcome to Virtual Rides Free with me, Kevin Sawyer. Hope you guys and girls are well and enjoying your day, whatever you're up to. Right, this is a game I bought a little while back. I've been meaning to do a first look on it for a while. It's not brand new out there, it's been out for a while, and I think it's based off another game, which was a German game. I think if it's Model 3 games or Model Ride games or something like that. Very similar aspect. And I think this is what it's being based off of, another game. But anyway, I've turned the music down for now because I've got a funny feeling the music's in this is copyrighted and I don't want to get a copyright strike. So I will adjust the sound back up in the interim between here and in the game itself. I just wanted to show you what the main entrance is. As you can see, what the main display is, you've got settings in here. You can adjust your graphical game controls and all that good stuff. It does have a VR experience, which if you've got a VR headset it would lend itself to. I don't have one. You don't necessarily need one to have one, you know, but you have got one, then you're good to go. Just load the game up. Once I get in the game, I'll see if I can adjust the settings from inside game. If I can't, I'll pause the game and I'll pause the recording and I'll come out, go back in, and I'll meet you back in the actual game itself. Yeah, see if I can settings on audio. Yeah, I can turn that back up to about. There we go. Right. Every time you come into you're always going to be 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to show you around. If you look, I forget the buttons now. A map. This is map view, so if you press escape it shows the map. You don't have to walk over to the ride, you can just actually teleport to the ride by clicking on it. Obviously you do get the loading screen come up. You can customise the rides, you can rename them, you can adjust the lights, loads and loads and loads and stuff you can actually do with this. I'd say it's an indie game just by the way these guys look. They've got no eyes and they look like something from the devil, but and the graphics ain't like massive, but there is enough detail here. Like, look at the lighting effects, they're pretty cool. I think that's where this game really lends its. Now the base game this came off of, again I forget its actual real name, you could actually physically open the door and then walk in, close the door and all that good stuff. You still got some of those aspects to this game, well, to this actual game itself, but you got to fiddle about with it. So if I go to operator mode 1, so you're in the cab, you can actually control the ride from here. It's a bit hit and miss. I find it's easier using these up here than using these down here, but you can actually physically control the ride from here. The switches all are all usable, changeable, all that good stuff. The mic does actually work. If I just tab out, bear a second, I'm just going to go quiet here. Hold on tight. Right, as you can see, I had to tab out there and tab back into game to get there. but you can actually activate the mic, and it will give you. I'll probably have double effect if I do it now, like hello, like that, or if I go hold on tight. You can hear me twice or 3 times or whatever. This is quite cool. It's quite a little cool effect. You can actually, there is a file on here, so you can actually download more jingles. And you can actually put more music files in. I've put a couple of my own into here. They have to be an MP3 format to work though. It won't recognise any other format of, or it's MP2, maybe MP2 or MP3, I can't remember. I know it's a certain file type it can only read, so bear that in mind. I will not select the music on because it will give me a copyright strike, or it'll give me a, oh, you've got copyrighted music on your thing. But I'll just go through what the controls will do. So you've got all the lighting, and here you can activate the ride or deactivate the ride. Again, I'm going to switch it to on, so then all the bars are down, so you guys can see what goes on. I'm going to wind the time forward a bit, so then we get some more people coming and going. That's your brake. You release that for when you want to go. These all control certain aspects of the ride. You can select open or closed. I don't think that has any bearing on having that on or off. People still come up on the ride even if that's off. People still come up to the ride and sit there and wait. So I don't know what that is. That engages a certain aspect that parks the ride. You can press that and it brings the ride to a stop. It's like almost an emergency stop, so to speak. But what I'll do is I'll wind the time forward a bit, so then we've got some people coming and going. See that? So that's about just 3:15 there. Let's go a bit further. Some people should start turning up. I just don't think people come to go to a fun fair at 8 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, look, people pouring in now. This is a visit account, how many people are happy, all that good stuff. You can actually change the views by tabbing as well. This does have strobe effect lighting. I don't know if it has fire though. No. What's the key assessments for this? Engine. Restraints is T. What I'll do is I'll release that so people start climbing on. Let's see, got people climbing on already. People sort of like queue up and actually buy tickets from this, which I find kind of funky. You know, you've got several different options. You can actually get in the ride as well if you really want to. I'll go through all that in a sec once we get a few people on. I kind of like this. This is the actual realistic. I hate the more immersive. That's the word I was looking for. More immersive look. The people are a bit glitchy, as you can see. They tend to glitch in and out, and you'll get problems like this with guys trying to walk around, but you can't quite make it round. That's one of your guys that actually goes around making sure the bars are down shut. But he's kind of glitched there, and he can't actually physically move any further. Some rides are not so bad. Some rides it gets a bit tricked out. He kind of takes one step. Once they get free, they're fine. It's just, see, look, you can see he's just interacted with that guy and he's put his bar down there. He's going to go round and check all the other bars. I think there's like 2 or 3 guys that walk around doing it. There's another guy over here. And over time, what you'll find, that's quite rude, mate. What you'll find is, over time, there, once everyone's on, this automatically goes over to fully secured, and that's when you can start the ride. You can speed it up if you like, just by clicking ready to go and all that good stuff, which I will do just for the entertainment purpose of the video. See, he's glitching out again. So just stick that to that. Now they're going to walk around, walk around and sort of like secure everything. To get the ride going. That just speeds everything up. They just start shutting the bars down and no one else can get on the ride now. If you left it on that other one, it just waits until everyone gets on. And then once it gets to a certain point, it'll slide to that and then slide to ready position. Again, just for purposes of entertainment, I'm going to slide it to fully secured down. That'll lock all the bars automatically. The guys should clear the track as well. I'll wait a few seconds to make sure they get out of the way. See, he's just getting out of the way now. Right, let's release the brake. Putting the main engine on. Oh, hang on, I've got to switch these all on. There we go. The sound effects are quite good. And then put that engine on as well. I mean, you can adjust these speeds on any of these. Look, if I put that up to there, that adjusts the speed of that. I don't know if this one it does. It has raises and lowers it. Should do. There we go. So it's a bit finicky, just doing it that way. You can adjust the lights as well. Where's the lights on here? If you put this on, you can have that kind of lighting as well as that kind of lighting. If you go into change that, there is options for the running lights as well. So if you put these on, they actually work to your music, because I've got no music going. Actually, is that turning them on? Let's turn them off, isn't it? And they're already on. You turn these, there you go. It does actually work to the music, because I haven't got the music on. It might not work so well, but it kind of phases them anyway. So it looks like they're reacting to the music. There you go. And so you can just customise the ride and go into there, customise it. I won't cover that in this episode. Let's give them a bit of fun. Let's slow down some stuff. See? You can have a bit of fun like that. And then when you want to finish the ride, you've got two options. You can either slow everything down, put the brake on, or you can press the park, and that should then bring everything to a stop. As you can see, everything comes down. And when everything should be parked, you can put the brake on, you should be able to release them, then they will get out and then they'll walk off. So you can change this to any time that you like. You can have it at night, you see? It looks totally different at night. You get a lot more people coming in during the night as well. I had it on during the day so you guys can see like what's going on and where and the rides, because it gets pretty dark when it's dark, believe it or not. If I get out of this ride, getting in and out of the ride by pressing that, and then you can just walk around. Let's go and find another ride and get on it. Where's the map? We've just been on this one. Let's try that one. Yes, people are already queuing to get on this thing. Ching, let me get on. What I'll do is I won't assume the controls like I did last time. Well, I will, but I won't, if you know what I mean. Where's the camera controls? Does it have camera controls? It's still tab. Yeah, camera. Follower, operator. Aha, here we go. Right, so I'm actually in the seat. I know there's not many people on here, but the guy come along faster than that. It was already released, so you need to elevate it first, naturally. Go. You can go really nuts. Should slowly start to spin about. I did have this thing spinning upside down before. I think you need to get it just right. Ah, if you've locked the brakes on, look. Oh, yeah. That's when it starts to get fun. Just like that. Make if you know, if you didn't feel sick beforehand, you will do in a minute. As you can see, you can adjust the arms so it can be opposite ways rounds. Wow, look at that. That looks pretty awesome like that, doesn't it? And again, just if you want a parked ride, it slows everything up, brings it all back down to safe level, you can bring the brakes on just to speed things up a bit. And then bring the level back up. And then open the gates, and then everyone gets off, and then the next lot get on. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this first look of this game. If you want to see more, again, let me know by liking. If you don't want to see any more, again, let me know by disliking. If you know anyone else that, leave a comment either way, just so then I know how to improve in the future. If you know anyone else that may also enjoy watching this, guys and girls, please feel free to share. It helps me out a lot, and I don't mind you sharing. And if you're new to my channel and see future episodes of this or anything else I'm working on, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications bell so that you're aware as soon as I upload a new video. I'll see you in the next one. TTFN.